Welcome to DCTV. I'm Alex Adams, and this is the news you need to know on campus and beyond for Wednesday, March 30th. Rob Ford was remembered Wednesday as a rare politician who cared about the common man. His young daughter said he is now the mayor of heaven. Hundreds of loyal supporters filled the streets outside of the funeral at St. James Cathedral. The funeral ended a week of public grief in Toronto for Ford. The Gordon Stuckless case continued today, and the victims at the heart of the sex abuse scandal say that they've been scarred by his actions. The Toronto court is hearing victim impact statements as a part of sentencing hearing for Stuckless, who pled guilty in 2014 to 100 charges related to the sexual abuse of 18 boys. Quebec police say that 60 people will be arrested in Quebec and Ontario by the end of Wednesday, after an 18-month-long investigation into a tobacco and drug smuggling ring. The investigation is one of the largest operations in recent years for the provincial police. The crime ring smuggled tobacco and drugs, including cocaine and marijuana, across the U.S.-Canada border. More details are expected after all arrests have been made. Durham College Open House is taking place this Saturday. Rigaud Marie Bridge has more.
Durham College will be hosting their annual open house on Saturday, April 2nd. Their future students will have the opportunity to see between Durham's 3 campuses to learn more about their future program. We spoke to a local student asking her about her experience at an open house, finding out, did the open house really make a big difference on when she was starting her education here at Durham College?
Beneficial because it gave me insight of more, not really my program specifically, but the experience and the atmosphere of the college ahead of time before actually taking my program.
To sign up for the open house, just go to durhamcollege.ca. There will be a pop-up at their website. Just add your email and they will forward you more information.
The wrap. So you could check out the Whitby campus, the Oshawa campus, and the Pickering campus for whatever specific program you are trying to get into at Durham College here. The open house starts Saturday, April 2nd at 10 a.m. and it finishes by 2 p.m.
There is an increasing public support in Ontario for a guaranteed minimum income to prevent poverty. According to a new poll, Premier Kathleen Wynne is pushing a pilot project to help with social assistance in Ontario. The plan would guarantee basic living income regardless of employment status. The University of Ontario Institute of Technology will be hosting the annual Durham Regional Science Fair to give elementary and high school students access to show off their ideas. The fair will be held from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Saturday, April 2nd. Students will be participating from Ajax, Brock, Oshawa, Pickering, Uxbridge, and Whitby to win prizes and a chance to compete in the 2016 Canada-wide Science Fair in Montreal. And that is your news for today. Up next, we've got all the latest sports highlights with Stefan Cyrus.
Durham Lords basketball player Lindsay Panchin earns back-to-back All-Canadian nods. She received the accolade award at a recent CCAA National Championship hosted at St. Clair College in Windsor. Not only did Panchin achieve this feat at the provincial and national levels, but she also broke Durham's single-game scoring record with 41 points against Algonquin Thunder on November 20th. She was the first Durham College Lords women basketball player ever to achieve the Canadian status in back-to-back seasons. Panchin averaged 25 points and 13 rebounds. In NHL news, the Toronto Maple Leafs beat the Panthers 5-2 on Tuesday night on Nazem Kadri's hat trick. Kadri scored 2 of his 3 goals during the second period power plays, and the Florida remains in a tie with Tampa Bay atop the Atlantic Division. But the Lightning hold the tiebreaker. Tampa Bay beat the Leafs 3-0 on Monday night to force the tie at 93 points. The Leafs next play tomorrow in Buffalo against the Sabres. Game starts at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Staying on NHL news, Duncan Keith's availability for Game 1 of the defending champions' opening round playoff series is now in jeopardy. Chicago Blackhawks defenseman Duncan Keith has been offered an in-person hearing with the NHL's Department of Player Safety to discuss his high sticking of Minnesota Wild forward Charlie Coyle. Keith is not officially considered a repeat offender by the league because he has a clean slate over the last 18 months, but the number one defenseman does have a history of offenses. After losing to the Thunder on Monday, the Raptors look to refocus their efforts tonight against the Atlanta Hawks. DeMar and Kyle are both looking to bounce back after both shooting under 40% and being dominated by OKC-led Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook, who delivered a triple-double on the night. The Hawks coming on a winning note after picking up a win against the Bulls this past Monday. Tip-off time is 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. Keeping with the Raptors, DeMar Carroll's season is in doubt. Raptors news that their big pickup of the offseason, DeMar Carroll, may be done after suffering a setback in recovery. Carroll, who had arthroscopic surgery on his right knee in early January, may only be brought back in a deep playoff run. He was originally only expected to miss 8 to 6 weeks. And that just wraps it up for sports, but don't go anywhere. Nikayla joins us now with all the names and news from the world of entertainment. Nikayla?
Gilmore Girls is being revived on Netflix, but Melissa McCarthy, who plays Suki St. James, going to join them. According to Melissa's Twitter, she claims to have not been invited to the party. However, the show's creator, Amy Sherman Palladino, told TV Line that she assumed McCarthy wouldn't have the time, but they would love to write her in if she could. Melissa replied saying that she did not get a call and now she cannot make it happen. Looks like hip-hop artist Fetty Wap is a father. Fetty Wap rushed down to LA for the birth of his soon-to-be child with ex-Love and Hip Hop star Masika Tucker. After months of speculations and rumors, although Fetty has denied the child in the past, representatives say he plans to be present for the birth. Little Mix star Perry Edwards tells people to mind their own business when it comes to her past relationship with Pillow Talk singer Zayn Malik. The couple split after 4 years together, which ended in August. Zayn is now seeing supermodel Gigi Hadid. And Edwards asked people to stay out of her personal life in this difficult time. Guns N' Roses singer Axl Rose was spotted leaving an Atlanta, Georgia rehearsal space with members of AC/DC. It is rumored that Rose will take the place of Brian Johnson for AC/DC's remaining batch of the tour due to ear damage and hearing loss. This means Rose will pull double duty as Guns N' Roses starts their reunion tour April 9th in Las Vegas with Alice in Chains as the opening act. The long-awaited film of 2016, Batman vs. Superman, was released on the weekend and topped the box office with over $170 million in North America. This is the 6th highest opening of all time. Despite this, the movie has received not-so-great reviews by critics, getting only a 29% by critics on Rotten Tomato and a 72% audience score. And that wraps up entertainment. Now let's send it back to Alex Adams for the final word.
Thanks, Nikayla. That is your news on campus and beyond for Wednesday, March 30th. Be sure to follow us on Twitter at DC Broadcasting or check out our website at dcbroadcasting.ca. Thanks for watching and have a great day.